Hey everyone, it's Cynthia Maynard from CynthiaMaynard.com, and I hope you've had a good holiday season and Christmas time. I actually started to make a video about, this is my first loaded envelope. It's kind of, you know, it's not the most robust loaded envelope, but it was my first shot at it, and I really liked how it turned out. But all that to say that I was making a process video doing it, and because it was my first one, I didn't entirely have things all planned out, and I ended up sort of scrapping that video, and instead I finished it, and then I'll walk you through it, and maybe we'll do another one, process video, but just not this one. So anyway, this has two sides, and I wanted to kind of challenge myself paper-wise to stay within one paper pad, which I ended up using this American Crafts paper pad. I don't know if it has a name or not, but it has these sort of bright lime and pink and gold foil, and I really liked it. So I challenged myself to only use paper from that paper pad, except for the white cardstock. But and so anyway, I used a variety of things, so let me go ahead and talk you through that. I took 3 of the 6x6 sheets and I just sewed them together on my sewing machine off. I just sort of layered them, if you can kind of see that. I've got the first one, and then I put another one, and then another one, and sewed them together. And that creates a couple pockets there. And then on the back, I took a 4th 6x6 and sewed it onto there. And so that sort of made the bottom of the pocket so stuff doesn't fall through. So that's how I did that. So I sewed that on. I had some really nice lace from Fabric.com, which is beautiful Chantilly lace, and I sewed that on as well. And I kind of had this sort of feminine theme, so I used some different things. I started with this teacup as sort of my focal point. This is a Stampin' Up die, and I used it on this gold and black paper, which I love. And I used some of the scraps from the tops of the papers, like these. You know how you get these bits. And I just sort of arranged them and put the teacup over them. I have this doily here that is from a Sizzix Bigs die. And then one of the stamp sets I focused on was this Darcie's Heart and Home stamp set that is sort of tea related. And I used a few of the sentiments from there, and this little teacup, and this little teacup, and this floral thing there. So you'll see that different times. This is Keep Calm and Put the Kettle On. It's all how you make it. Here I have a bottle cap that's squashed in my Big Shot. I have a video about how to do that if you can check out my channel. And then a 1-inch punch fits perfectly in these bottle caps. I got these from Tuesday Morning way back, and I just kind of decorated them there. And let's see, I made this paper clip from that crepe paper that I got from the dollar store, the gold. This is a Stampin' Up punch. I punched a couple butterflies, and this is a Martha Stewart button punch. And I just made that little paper clip. This acetate piece I had in my stash that I've just never used, and so I thought it went well with this. You could use that for whatever. So whoever gets these, well, we'll talk about that in a little bit. But so in my first packet here, I guess we'll go over this. I got a punch. This is a Stampin' Up retired punch. And what I did to get this is I just took, for example, let's see here. If you were to rip the sheet out and turn it upside down, and just take your punch and line it up like that, and then you end up with that nice border two-tone thing. So it's kind of fun. Different way to use your by the way, that would be great for price tags. I was just thinking about that, because you could put the price tag down there and then they could perforate it so you could rip it off. Little bonus tip there. You know, if you make your own for craft shows and things, if you do that with any punch, you can do that with any shape, and you'll already have that perforated. And it'll be pretty on one side. You can write whatever. You can use your name here and write the price tag down there so people don't have to show the price tag. Anyway, so that was paper clipped on there. I made this little envelope just out of that same paper, I scored it and folded it and put a little tab there. So you can slide a little card in there. Another one of those butterflies up on a foam dot. And this teacup, I just, from that set, I stamped it out and cut around it, and I used flourishy stamp behind it. So it kind of gives this fun sort of mixed media look with that. She is something that I can pull out, and this is a stamp. I want to say it's Stampers Anonymous. Kind of looks like it, doesn't it? And I just stamped her out and cut her out, fussy cut her out. And she can be a little decoration or a tag or a journaling spot. Her head's so big there. This is a little mini envelope I made on my punch board, and I did the perfume bottle and cut that out and put some of that gel sparkle stardust and some sequins. It's just a little tiny envelope. You put a little note in there. I think I did in one of these. So put that there. And I think I am going to sell this in my Etsy shop. So that will be posted there. I had a lot of fun making it, but I like how it turned out. Then on the flip side, there's one pocket here. Before I get to that, I have another one of these little paperclip tags there that I did that method with. I fussy cut out some things, bought Paris, flower, and this beautiful mirror. This is a Prima. Two of these are Prima stamps. There's the little, this is a little teeny weeny envelope that I just put some gold paper clips on there. It's so tiny and cute, and I had some of this ribbon that's on here, and I cut out one of the feathers, and I stamped a little teapot, and it's just a tiny little envelope, and it's got a little note inside. That's fun. I like tiny things, right? In here, I'll show you this first, is a cool dollar store sticker that I've been waiting to use. I love that shoe, and I did some stamping. This is also like it's a little bit rubbery, silicone-y dollar store sticker that was cream, and I just inked it and made it pink. So there's that pocket there. You can stuff with a lot more stuff than I have. You can always add to this. I made 2 tags out of that paper. Did a bunch of stamping on this side. So you can write notes, put a picture, and so forth there. And then this is like a tag. So on this side, there's a spot to write notes and a little tea bag to go with our tea theme. And I put like a belly band across here. Those are cool patterns together. And I made a little tiny tag that says, "Live in the moment and make it so beautiful that it will be worth remembering." And then there's that on the back, but you could write on the back in some black. That'll show up fine. Or you could use it as a bookmark. And then that slides in here. And those 2 things slide in here. And you can definitely fit a lot more stuff in here. I had a lot of fun making this. I think it turned out really cute. And I think it would be fun to get. Someone asked me on Instagram when I posted a picture, they're like, I really love it, but what do you do? What's it for? You know, what's this loaded envelope for? But I think they make great gifts to people, who especially crafters, because not only is it fun to kind of pick through and discover things, but it's something that they can use these products themselves now. They can use the paper clips, they can use the envelopes, they can use, they can pull it apart and use it, they can take, you know, the lace off and use it. And they can use things in different projects. So I think it's one of those things, you can treat it in different fashions. You can use it as in lieu of a card for someone, because you're writing little notes and putting, you could put a little picture in this frame and things like that. So it's all what you want to do with it. But it was my first one, and I love how it turned out. And I liked the challenge of staying within one paper pad, because that's not usually me. Usually I'm, you know, using whatever from whatever, but it's kind of fun to stay with that whole, you know, within the color scheme of this particular pad. And so I still have a lot left, so lots of fun there. All right, guys, I hope you like that. if you want to see more of those, go ahead and leave a comment down below and give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. That helps me out a lot and supports me. And yeah, I'd love to hear from you. You can follow me on Instagram at Maynard Cynthia, and you can go to my website at cynthiamaynard.com. And thanks, guys. Have a great and creative day.